Hello YouTube friends, welcome to my channel JLG Adventures. I am Yusmel Lozano Gonzalez. I am super happy to share with you another YouTube video. Today we are going to be reviewing an Apple product. As you know, Apple launched the Apple Watch Series 8 in mid-September, and since then it has been a revolution in the market. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my experience as a user of this product. So follow me, I will be right back. Apple launches the Apple Watch Series 8 at the same time that the Apple Watch Ultra and the Apple Watch SE. Even though it doesn't have the same autonomy as the Apple Watch Ultra, this Apple Watch 8 can literally save your life. We're going to be talking about this. It's my first smartwatch, so this is completely new for me. How does it feel for someone that have used an Apple Watch or any type of a sort of a smartwatch first time ever? So this is the packet, this tiny little box that you can see here. Inside has two other boxes. This is the layout that has. Inside had two other boxes. This one that has the watch, and this one that has the two bands. So it comes with two bands. This one is the midnight color. As you can see, it's the more neutral color that matches the watch. There is a common part and it has two different stations. I personally use it on the smaller one that is size M and medium, but it has a one medium large. So it's something else that helps to customize the feeling of your Apple Watch on your wrist. Magnetic based charger that is here is actually connected over there. What makes it extremely easy to use, because you just need to put the watch closer and it just attached to the charger, and there, boom, it's already charging. Once it's fully charged, we'll send you the notification to your mobile. I would have preferred if the battery would have lasted longer, but so far so good. I can go through the whole day. I even check my social media and I receive all the notifications, go for exercise. Sometimes I use like a remote camera because I can control the access to my video camera to my watch. And when I'm shooting a video, I am far away from the camera and I just control everything from the smartwatch. So, but anyways, for that regards, there is the other model, the Apple Watch Ultra, that offers longer battery life. As you can see, this is the midnight color, is a more neutral color with its matching bands. Now, there are different strap colors out there in the market. This is something that you can upgrade. Personally, I received it like this as a present, and I saw it very cool because it matches with majority of everything that I do wear, but at some point I am pretty sure that I'm gonna get a different sets of bands. Let's remember that the Apple Watch has remained for the last 7 years as the #1 smartwatch in the world. Now the Apple Watch Series 8 is even a more powerful device, and simply because beside the beauty and compact design that pushes the borders all the way to the border of the display, so giving the sensation of a more bigger display, it has the most advanced sensors and technology with excellent durability, but also includes fall detection, emergency SOS, and medical identification, sleep tracking, circle tracking, best-in-class health sensory, ECG, and blood oxygen. The Apple Watch has two temperature sensors. So one is here, just right behind the screen. One is the one that detects environmental temperature. So let's say, what is the temperature inside the room? What is the outdoor temperature? And it has another one back right next to our wrist. And this is the one that detects our body temperature. And now, how does this work? In the first 5 days, while we sleep, is going to be measuring the temperature every 5 seconds. After this period of time, it's going to build a record of what is our average body temperature. And what is this for? Well, this is extremely helpful because it can alert us if there is any change in our body temperature. What is crucial for people that want to know, for example, what are the more fertile days of the cycle. And although it's not a medical device, it can really help to detect certain health issues. All of this and the package of all the medical apps that came together with the product simply have put this device in the next level, in a higher level compared to all the smartwatches out there. And that's precisely the reason why Apple remains as number one in the world. Fall detection or accident, how does it work? So both the Apple Watch Series 8 and the iPhone 14 have this sensor that can detect a crash or an accident, or even if you have a fall. Both the Apple Watch Series 8 and the iPhone 14 incorporate a new gyroscope and an accelerometer capable of measuring all those sudden change of in movement and speed. This and the barometer captures the difference in the car pressure, and the system of microphones that are capable of capturing all the noises. You can tell it's a complex component. It's a package of many tools that work together as one, and they can sense the occurrence of an accident and then automatically has a countdown. It's like about 14 seconds countdown. You have the options to cancel that call. But once this time period has passed, let's say you are unconscious or simply you don't have the access to cancel or communicate at that time, it automatically notifies the occurrence of an accident, what allows to immediate health care. Majority of the accident, if we check the statistics, have happened or it involved just one car, and majority of the time the people have not had their devices or mobile next to them. Let's think, how many of us just get in the car, just put a device either in one of the compartments or in the seats next to us, or even in the purse, but it's just an object, it's a moving object inside the car, versus having all that powerful technology just on your wrist. Now, how does it work when you have the two devices? If you have the iPhone 14 and you have the Apple Watch Series 8, well, the one that is going to, even though they work together synchronized, the one that is going to be sending the notification is your smartwatch, simply because it's considered that is the one that is going to stay closer to yourself. It doesn't make sense that the phone takes the role for the previous reason that I mentioned before. So yes, all the notifications would go from your watch in the case that you have the two devices. Another of the features of this watch is that it incorporates international roaming. And what this means that for first time ever, we are going to be able to use this wonderful device when you go traveling outside the country. This was not available before. I'm looking forward my next trip and that I am able to use all of these features, especially when you go swimming or relaxing and all of those outdoor activities that you can definitely do with your smartwatch Series 8, because it's completely durable, it's water resistant, can go even up to 50 meters on the water, and it's dust proof. It's built to do outdoors activities. What are the benefits that I noticed since I started using the Apple product? Well, there have been a decrease in my screen time consumption. It's simply, let's just be honest. You receive a notification and you automatically get engaged in the network, in the social media on your phone, what is completely distracting. Now, having the ability of receiving your notifications, having your notification on your wrist, you just simply look at that notification and continue. You just move your wrist. Oh, it's just an email. Oh, I check that later. Versus once you open your phone, you already have your phone in your hands. Okay, let me check this. Let me go on Instagram. Let me go on TikTok. Let me go. that is not bad, but when you are looking to be more efficient and more time management, it have make a difference. The portability is amazing, and the ability of keeping me communicated. In my case, I have the package that have cell phone connectivity. That this means that I can either make and receive phone calls from the watch, what is a plus. So if you can go with this package, I definitely recommend it. This definitely changed the price range of the watch, as well as it does the dimension, the screen dimension. This one is 45 millimeters. You may think that is a bit big, but it's actually is the perfect size for I like big watch. I really like how it looks on my wrist. I do recommend to go to the store, try a sample, see how that looked. At first try, it felt a little bit bulky and heavy, but within seconds, I got used to the watch. And well, fair enough, I didn't have nothing on my hand, and when you put a 45 millimeters watch in your wrist, you definitely are going to feel it. But I do believe it's the perfect display size, especially when you are going to scroll down, see notifications, potentially either type or write an email or a quick response, because I don't think myself typing a whole email from here, but at least a quick reply, yes, I have done it. From the female point of view, the Apple Watch Series A prioritizes women's health, and just the ability of having cycle track and ability of have a more accurate body temperature record can help to detect a serious illness. Even though it is not a medical device, it is such a powerful tool, and it is so precise that the record can be really useful. As a present, is a wonderful option. So if you that are out there now watching this video are looking for a very cool present for a wedding anniversary or birthday present, or now that Christmas is around the corner, I believe that the Apple Watch Series A is not going to let you down. It's an amazing product, and just look at myself. I never had a smartwatch before, and yes, at the beginning it's overwhelmed because you read about all these apps and you turn it on and it has all these cool features and stuff, but within seconds, within minutes, it's very user friendly. Besides that, Apple has an amazing team that is there available 24/7, eager to answer any question, even by call, by chat. So far, my experience with this product is amazing. I really recommend it, and especially for people that like myself, like traveling and outdoor activity, it had changed my life. I'm completely grateful to my family. It was a very sweet and cool surprise. Thank you so much. So this is all for today. I hope that you like it. If you have any questions, I leave you here in the corner all my social media. Please connect with me. Send me all your questions. Well, I would love to keep in contact. I also leave in the description down below the link where you can learn more about this product. See you here soon in my channel, GLG Adventures.